Welcome, welcome everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me just get the music started. We got an event. Yeah, exactly today, right now, like literally 4 minutes. That's why I'm streaming. I also need to capture the cursor. But yeah, this time it's a much better event. Let me just quickly show the most important thing. Like if you go here to one of the farming stages, for example chapter 4, you can see that there's a limited time drop. Every single normal main stage drops the event currency, so you can still farm the normal stuff that you have if you want to, because the event stages are not worth more than the normal stages. They just give you some extra rewards. So that's really nice. And we got, like, I think this time it's gonna be 8 stages. We're gonna see for the event itself, so we're gonna go through those. And it's a side story, so I think that's the stuff that's unlocked here. No, record restoration. What do we have? Oh, rewinding breeze. That's the one with mint. Oh, that's really cool. So you can get another character if you want by doing this this thingy. We should also get the resources if you need them, just through the event store. We basically add something like that. I mean, let's take a look at the shop. It's probably this one. Yeah. We're also getting a skin for Stewart. No, that's not Stewart. That's a Nahiel. That's a really cool one. Can't believe a freestyle gets such an epic skin. These are the information fragments we're gonna need for unlocking the story. Module stuff. Lots of high quality materials. Lots of standard stuff that you need. And yeah, it's a small event. It's running for probably 1 week, and afterwards you can just exchange the event currency for extra LMD, so a little bit of extra cash on the side, dropping from basically every stage, which is really nice. Yeah, 6 days remaining. Do we have the story somewhere? This is the stages, and these are the stories. We normally get 6 of those, and I normally have a few of them in store, just because I bought them at some point so I can unlock everything right from the get-go if I want to. I'm probably not gonna read through them on stream. We're gonna try to do the normal clear everything with 5 stars and size limited squad. But these are normally pretty good. Pretty easy. Like, you just unlock the story here. There's no extra story on the event stages. It's a relatively small event, but a very neat one normally. So let's see. We have Icy Surface. Oh, these normally change with and have different event types on each stage. That might be interesting. Okay, we're getting the snowfall stuff. We have a pretty good spot here. So let's see. We're gonna go and clear the main squad. I'm gonna go with 5 stars only, and I think I'm gonna try with the usual start. So we're gonna see if where's Scene? Where's my Scene? Scene. If Scene can handle the stage by herself. Sometimes these stages are ramping up difficulty quite a lot. Depends a little on how many there are exactly. But let's see. First gonna put down Scene in one of the little robots, one of the little buggy camps. Oh, this is such a fun event mechanic. Basically, these tiles freeze your operators and your enemies. And there's also snowfall at some point. Ooh, drones. That could be a problem with Scene. That could be a really big problem. We're gonna have to see if we have enough damage output. I kinda hope that they're just gonna stop around here. That's a big one as well. Oh, that's not good. Let's put some bait down. Oh, he's stopping there. Maybe if I was pointing Scene upwards, she could hit that thing. I also need to take care of these enemies down here. Each buggy camp sadly only has 1 block, so that's a little bit risky here every now and then. Okay, come on, Scene. Hit the drone. Focus on the drone. Okay. These enemies are too far. Let's see, if we block them a little further. Yeah, she focuses the drones, but it's not quite enough. Okay, and that's one of those stages where I have to really think about how we're gonna do this. And whether it's actually possible with 1 5-star. So let's give it a test run instead this time. So I don't waste too much of my sanity. And I'm gonna try what I just said. This way she can fight against both of these stationary points. And she should also focus on them, because this is a pretty short path, whereas the normal enemies have to take a longer path around. Let's see. It also seems skill 1 might be a little bit better here. Depends a little bit on whether we're gonna get one rough stage. We could also do some shifter memes on this one, because enemies glide over this ice if you push them, especially when they're frozen. It's really fun. There's a few very interesting videos with shifter memes from the original event. Let's see. Can Scene defeat the drone in time? It looks pretty good, especially considering there's another stop point. And it doesn't really look like we're gonna need too many buggy camps. But if we're getting like 2 drones at the same time, this is hardly possible with my team. Let's have a look. How many more drones are we gonna get on this stage? Okay, the drone is done. Now we're getting more of an enemy rush. Oh, gotta be a little bit careful here. Damage is a bit risky. I should try to see if I can just not deploy this buggy cam and have it as a safety here in front of the goal. But that looks good. Only 2 drones that we need to take care of, and they thankfully have enough stopping time so that Scene can take care of them. Otherwise, Scene is not exactly a DPS unit on her own. The ranged damage is pretty abysmal. But okay, this time we can clear it. Also, this should be pretty easy. Also, yeah, that buggy cam should be closer than Scene, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem to not deploy anyone here. Okay, let's have a look. No need to wait a little bit for the stage to progress. Thankfully that's a pretty easy first stage. I mean, it took me an attempt and a test run, but other than that, that's pretty okay. We could have had much worse event mechanics for the first stage. And for the next one we should have at least 1 more operator, so things are getting a little bit better. Also, you can see the little frost icon here. That's because the icy wind is blowing and adding another layer of frost every now and then. It's really interesting. Even though I don't normally do a lot of shifter stuff, and I don't have too many operators that can inflict frost, but still I like the mechanic, and I think it's pretty fun to get this back up. Let's see. Drone is nearly gone, and we still have 1 more buggy cam. That wave looks a little bit risky. Yeah, that's where we need this. Could have also placed them here a little bit earlier, but that's fine. I'm gonna go a little bit overpowered. I need to wait for these guys to actually get to the buggy camps. Otherwise I'm gonna stun myself at the wrong moment. And there we go. First stage done, 7 more to go. And it's a bunch of little extra resources. Oh, challenge mode. Each of these has challenge mode. Enemies have significantly increased HP. Oh, significantly increased HP. That's gonna make quite a few enemies worse. I'm not sure if Scene's damage is gonna be enough here. For challenge mode I normally try to go with a different team. Or at least just more units. Because 1 5-star unit handling a CM stage is kinda unrealistic, to be honest. Maybe I'm gonna add another one as a blocker here, pointing downwards. That could help a little bit. Just have another block for the upper lane, and the damage should still be okay. Many enemies can go through here. It should be the same distance to scene, so the drones should also not focus on scene, but instead on one of the buggy camps. And once they're down here, they're gonna focus on one of the other buggy camps. We placed down more than enough. Yeah, this is where things get a little bit dicey. Where actually skill 1 might shine. I think that increases their damage output a bit. It also makes them invisible though, which is gonna focus the fire on scene. I'm not sure if skill 1 on scene is actually gonna help us then. Just because these enemies apparently can shoot fire now, so they would be able to reach scene, and that would be devastating. That would be absolutely devastating. That would be cool to do a stage with only scene, and it's kind of looking okay-ish. It's not looking great, but it's looking okay-ish. Oh, I think we've got this. They don't do too much damage, even on CM. Because challenge mode always adds a little bit of extra stats enemies. Okay, this works. The strategy still works. It's still fine for challenge mode, even though it needed to be a little bit more adapted. So challenge mode, and I'm gonna check if a skill camouflage. Yeah, increasing the attack would be incredible. That would be very helpful. But giving all the buggy camps camouflage is gonna get scene killed, and thereby gonna get all of the buggy camps killed. Because these summons are tied to their summoner. So let's build up everything again. Pretty easy stage. It's not like we have too much we can work with at the moment. So it's kinda more of a waiting game here. Because we cannot activate the skill except for the last wave. Did I point this one? I don't know. Probably better to the left. And that's the last one. Another problem is that if we activate the skill at any time, we're gonna get all of the buggy camps stunned afterwards for a couple seconds. Like, how long is it? 5 seconds. 5 seconds is enough for a dog to just run through and cost us our life. And we obviously don't want to lose that life. Okay, let's see. To get rid of one of those dogs. Yeah, there. Alright. Looking fine so far. Sometimes the times are a little bit off when you're testing something and not do a couple runs to see where the exact timings are and everything, but just I mean, everything's prepared. I guess we are just waiting for the stage to finish itself. Pretty cool that you can finish this with 1 5-star only on challenge mode. Then again, Scene is definitely one of the best summoners. Definitely the easiest one to learn. I hated learning summoners with Deep Color at the beginning. She's much better with a module though. Deep Color is actually pretty damn good unit. Just get used to the whole summoning playstyle. Buggy camps become really strong when you add a little bit of extra damage with the second skill. That's another little bit of resources. Next map. The roads upon a stage with Mary sing into the Playfair audience below. That sounds like... Oh! Oh, is this gonna be Invitation to Wine? Okay, it looks like upper lane. Everyone's going here and then they're going... We cannot position any units over here. Blocking this with only 2 units is gonna be rough. Normally my choice is Spectre, because she has self-HP regeneration. And I think that might actually be a good idea again. So let's see, Guard, where is Spectre? If it's Invitation to Wine though, with the splitting enemies, we might be in trouble. It's Invitation to Wine. I thought it might be one of the other Chinese themed events. Where does he go? Oh, he goes to the right side. That means we need Spectre on the right side. Block this dude. I wanted to have seen on one side and Spectre on the other. Okay, I guess we just gotta see what this is about. Oh, I'm scared of that dude. And of all of the splitting things. Because these things can't be blocked. You need to do quite a few hits. If we're lucky, we don't get the really difficult ones that require arts damage. That would already have quite a lot. And Spectre can thankfully attack all enemies. So that's pretty nice. Definitely helps in clearing out these little enemies here. But that dude is really difficult because he does a ton of damage if you don't get rid of his little spears? Knives? I guess knives. And afterwards he's gonna spawn a bunch of those. Oh, that's an issue. Okay, yeah, we don't have any chance with this layout, with this setup. How do I do this? I need to kill him. I mean, okay, he's wandering onto tiles that I can't actually place a unit on. So maybe I can have Spectre on one of these tiles and use Scene with a couple of robots on each side. And I hope that Spectre comes back in time. Yeah, this is one of the hardest events to do with only a size limited squad of 5 stars. Because you just don't really have the options to handle all of these little enemies. Yeah, I forgot how many things he spawns. And look at that damage. 2 hits and we're gone. I can have one more buggy cam here. But unless that thing stops around here somewhere. Oh. That was actually insanely close. And we were very comfortable on the left side. So if I just add a few more buggy cams, we would be fine. Why does he only spawn like one? Defeated each unconsumed broken blade will spawn a bronze spearhead. Ah, okay, so you need to let him attack you a couple of times. We can do this though. We can do this. This works. This is gonna work. I think this was still fine. Now we gotta get some of these. I just need to let him attack me a couple of times, which is not that big of an issue. If you've got Spectre anyways. Let's have one buggy cam here. Because there are a few normal enemies. But the scene should have enough time to take care of those. And I've got one buggy cam as an emergency. Let's see. He barely does the 4 attacks, and now he's getting stuck a little bit. He's waiting here because he needs to go around a couple times and they follow the normal path. So that is actually perfect. Because Spectre can just kill him. Oh, fantastic. He's pretty much dead. I can treat Spectre. We can do something a little bit different. Don't know where I need someone. Maybe down here. Left side is definitely fine with the buggy cams. Yeah, we have multiple buggy cams there. We're getting multiple of those guys though. That might get a little bit dicey. No, it's fine. It's fine. Easy. That one got through. Oh, we have enough buggy cams on the left side still. Come on, that's gonna be fine, right? Yeah. No, we're just waiting for the last knife to come here. No, I can't place anything anymore. I wanted to give myself another buggy cam. That's what makes scenes so good. You can just activate a skill to get another buggy cam. It's really, really comfortable. That's auto-deploy. Let's have a look at the condition for challenge mode at least. All allied units have -1 block. That's a big issue. I mean, Spectre can still kill the dude up top. That's okay. That's alright. But the buggy camps won't be able to stall the normal enemies until they split up. And they don't have the damage output for that. They might have the damage output with skill 1. Because that makes them a lot stronger. And they have the attack buff continuously, like permanently. Let's give that one a try. I normally really don't do it as challenge mode versions or during the first playthrough, but so far this seems somewhat realistic. Okay, let's Spectre here. Oh, that's a little too close though. That's not really looking good. I mean, I guess it could look a little bit better once Scene's skill is up and running. Oh, very dangerous. Come on, Scene. Do we just retreat? No. We need to do more damage on the knife, otherwise the knife's gonna be problematic. Because it doesn't stop down here anywhere. That should be fine though. So maybe you can block the... Which buff's gonna be more difficult? I feel like the right buff's gonna be more difficult because of these things. And we can somewhat defeat those guys. So maybe having Spectre on this middle tile here, right behind my tails, could save us here. It's a very rare occurrence, the need scenes go on. Oh. We would have needed a couple seconds more for that. I could just retreat Spectre a little bit earlier. We're wasting a lot of training tickets here, but that's okay. Let's see. First I need 3 buggy cams on the left side. Yeah, 3 buggy cams on the left side, then we're gonna go for Spectre. Or do we need to place someone else down? No, we can go for Spectre already. Doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, we had the last one here to take care of the things that spawn. Slow would be kinda nice here. Maybe Manticore? But then we wouldn't have a way of dealing with this dude up here. We need to wait until she's back up again. And we need her to do a little bit of damage to the knife. I'm not sure what the exact point is though. And I hate that you need to use up so much stuff every time. That's a couple seconds earlier. Because the knife was out of her reach the last time I retreated her. But that might be a little bit too close. Let's see though, 19 seconds. We're getting double wave already. We have 10 seconds. Oh, they're... Spectre? Come on. Oh? Oh, no, it doesn't work on the left side. There's actually one coming through at the same time. Nah, these two don't have the capabilities right now. I need a little bit more for that. We're gonna come back later. Or I'm just gonna do it off stream. Beware the enemy unperturbed, even in the thick of sandstorms. Oh, okay, this time we don't actually have drones, because these special tiles here only spawn special tactical drones, and those disappear after a while. We don't seem to have any sandstorms coming through. We have one path? Neither Sora nor Heidi are trained. So I can't really heal the buggy cams, but I could just add more damage with Lapland, for example. Let me see. What's a good 5-star for this? Could get more DP. Might be a good time. We could get a lot more damage. Could have some snipers. The drones are probably gonna attack us though. I'm a little bit scared that we need a medic. We might need a medic and ignore the buggy camps or use them to trigger those attacks. Let's add the opposite team and try to do most of this with Spectre and Philly. Oh yeah, we definitely need to trigger some of these guys. That's a pretty early dog, but I think we've got Spectre up in time. How much range do you guys have? Can you reach? You can. Okay, nice. All of them are triggered. But there's 4 enemies. That's a little problematic. You put team behind Spectre because Spectre can regenerate her own health, and we've got Philly. Tactic crossbowman. That's another one we need to trigger. Oh, I still have skill 1 active. Oh, there's gonna be camouflage. How can they see through camouflage? Is the smartest fox I know streaming? You don't know a lot of foxes then, Ruka. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, the Wraith is a problem. Let's have a look at what the rest of this map is gonna be like. We could add more buggy camps here to prevent that, I think. And do we go with second skill? We want another one here. Okay, yeah, once he's close enough you can actually see that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And no myriads of foxes. Oh, thank you, Roku. You're too kind. But how are you doing? Hope the event is treating you well. In case you already checked it out, I mean it's only been up for half an hour, so maybe this is a little early. But this is a very nice little event. You can still farm the normal stages. The event stages aren't actually, but oh, did I now do this with? I did it with 2 stars. That's a waste of sanity. That's too bad. We're gonna do the stage again because obviously I want to finish it with 3 stars. What do they have here? I think first we go down with Spectre. And then we're gonna use Scene to have a little bit of bait everywhere. And just to trigger all of them, yeah. Perfect. It takes a lot of the pressure away from this lane. I think we're gonna have someone here. I don't actually need Philiopsis here right now. With the setup we have, we could also go with someone else and maybe have Lapland as more damage here. That might be better. Well, we're gonna see. Haven't had time yet, but I grieved the last event because I forgot it was up and didn't do the rest of the challenges. Oh, damn. Don't worry about it. It's just a little bit of event currency. Oh, the camouflage actually prevented quite a bit of damage there. Ah, interesting. And the Wraith is going through again. But yeah, I think we can just go with skill 1, seen actually again. A very rare occurrence, but multiple times today. And we're gonna add Lapland. Let's see if Proxy's wife was gonna help us out here. Again, the last couple of challenges were not that great on the permanent map. I didn't really like them. It's gonna be interesting to see the next CC though. The next one is more damage focused instead of having chapter 10 mechanics. You can use a risk to reduce your operator block count, and you can deploy ranged units on melee tiles. So you can have your sniper standing guard in front of everybody. Which is really interesting. It seemed to work pretty well, at least from the little bit I've seen being cleared before. Come on, scene skill. There we go. It doesn't actually save them. Maybe because that dude can see him? I don't know. Okay, this time we got the Wraith. And we've got the damage that should take care of everyone else. We should also still have enough bait everywhere. So I don't think this stage is gonna be a problem now. One more drone summoning here. Alright. Actually 2. But that's fine. Spectre and Lapland can easily take care of one more standard crossbowman without any extra functionality. But this event was fun. I like this mechanic. The extra special drones that disappear after a little while. That was pretty good. I'm still a little salty that they added the weird boss to that event. The one with the black fart everywhere. Mobile tactical hangar is now in a different location. A different location? Cutie, hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well, Kate. How are you doing, Cutie? Hope you're having a great Friday. It's finally weekend again. Gotta check it out once I have time. It's a fun event so far. Definitely recommend it, and much more comfortable than what we had the last couple of weeks. CC is always a little bit weird. But there's actually only one more CC, and afterwards they're gonna revamp the system. That's actually not a problem, I think. We can do this. But let's see. Doing good finally. I needed a weekend. Finally time to relax. Finally. I can't wait as well. It's been a long week. Oh, it's been going well otherwise. Let's put some units down here. Oh, I need to be careful with the bait. Oh, that's a problem. Because Scene's gonna die here. Good day, second smartest fox on this stream. God damn, Rocco. You really just want people to tell you to shut up, right? This is now a problem because they're gonna attack Lapland. At least Lapland has quite a few stats here to defend herself. And we can actually deploy Scene again. But is this enough damage? Oh, that looks a little bit too tight. Let's check the map out again. Do we have a better spot? Something that's a little further away from this tile? And from this tile? I think she's even gonna explode if we put the buggy cam here. Maybe I could just utilize the same tile again? Let's give it a try. Alright, first we need Spectre for the early dog wave. Then we need to use Scene, because we need to trigger those guys, otherwise the explosions are gonna kill us at some point. Bam. And now we're gonna use our bait here. That should actually still be fine. I mean, they were taking all of the damage anyways. It's not like I can reach to that tile we've seen alone. Let's put another bucket cam here. They're a little bit stronger this time though. Both of them are triggered. It's nice. We're gonna wait a little bit for those to respawn. But now's a good time. Good, we took care of the Wraith. But they're still shooting at Scene. The camouflage is now actually messing things up. We could place Spectre one tile to the right, maybe that's gonna change the focus a bit. But this seems to actually still work. Spectre can become invincible for a little while. And it's not like these two are gonna take too much damage. Yeah, okay, that strategy actually still works. We're gonna have to sacrifice Scene in the process a little bit, but that's alright. It's a sacrifice I'm definitely willing to make. Let's see. Yes, we're gonna use up a little bit of that sanity. GG, thank you very much. I just gotta replicate that in the actual run. But it should be fine. It should be fine. So far it's going very well actually. I'm very happy that I can do this little challenge again. And also I need to give Scene some masteries on the first skill. Didn't see the practice icon? Yeah, sometimes, especially for challenge mode maps, I changed the testing mode, the practice mode, because otherwise you're just wasting so much sanity. It's so unnecessary. I still hate that about challenge maps. And thankfully normally there aren't that many. And they give you one more original prime, so you know, can't complain too much. Maybe I should have waited until that guy is gone. Oh, that's a little risky here, and that's still attacking Scene. I'm just gonna retreat her, maybe we can redeploy her in time. Come on, Lapland. Oh, that was a little bit close. But that's alright. Now, where do we put Scene next? Oh, I guess Spectre just tanks that, and we're pretty much done already. Just these two more, and that's gonna be it. Like I said, you don't have to care about the drones, thankfully. It's also nice to showcase if you have Neon or Shiguma, because they can just defeat the drones passively by taking damage. Next map, in the Dim of City Slide. Oh, we're getting Maria Nerl event mechanics. These little side story events always mix all the mechanics of the latest couple events. Someone's probably gonna go right through and appear down here. We've got another one here. Question is, which of these gold posts are they going for? We only have one city neon light. That one might be pretty tricky. What do we have here? We have Scene, Lapland, and Spectre. The summons won't grant us any visibility. We can have Spectre here defend the right side on her own though. And if she faces to the left, we have one range tile here. Which means we can unlock these tiles. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna go for Null. Have a healing defender that can light up a little bit of the area. And make sure that Lapland survives. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. And they're going for this one first. Very good, very good. So how far you to reach? Nah, not really that useful. Next we're just gonna light this up. I like the Marian Null event mechanics. It's definitely a very different take on this. And Lapland won't really be able to do anything there. She doesn't have quite the range. And okay. And now we're gonna wait and see what the event is gonna throw at us, because there's a little bit of stronger stuff appearing. Oh jeez, oh, it's Roy. Roy is dealing corrosion damage. I was hoping we would be spared of that mechanic. Because that's gonna reduce Null's defense every time it triggers. We could go for Honeyberry to remove that effect. And to actually heal Lapland and Spectre, but we won't have access to Null to really tank that stuff. We could, however, use buggy camps to tank it. Right? If I just place a buggy cam here? No, no. Oh, the buggy cam is camouflaged. Camouflage working against us, and got a few strong enemies here. Thankfully, nobody. There's any shadows behind them. Otherwise, those guys would constantly do damage against them. They really want you to be careful with the shadows. Come on, activate this, and that removes the camouflage. Oh. Right side, Spectre's dying. Left side is fine. And Spectre, can you take care of him quickly enough? Oh, you can! Oh, no freaking way! And did it first try. Oh, that one was... Oh, it was close. Would have been a little bit better with scene skill 2 this time. Easy, yeah, absolutely. Roy and Monique have increased attack speed. Oh, that's even more corrosion damage. But let's give it a try. This time I'm gonna have a little bit of extra bait. I'm just gonna use the same setup. But this time again, practice first, because otherwise challenge mode gets a little bit too expensive. So, first one, Spectre. One big problem is that challenge mode always adds a little bit to the stats of enemies. So you gotta be really careful with the last wave, where Spectre was very close to getting killed. And then not really having that much extra damage. Okay, let's see. Next one up on the field is gonna be Null. And now we're gonna add some bait. Maybe actually help out a little bit here on the right side. And by making those guys stronger, they actually don't take a lot of damage from the normal hits, but the corrosion still does a lot. But hey, it's better, it goes on the buggy cam than on Null. But yeah, one of them already pretty much down, the other one half dead. Oh, thankfully you can spam the skill a little bit more this time. We do need to wait for Roy and Monique to appear though. Is that another one just for extra bait? That way we have one more attack on each of them. And another one. Didn't get there in time. Oh, he was still in the shadows and that extra attack. Oh, they're really cleaning out the map here. Now things are getting a little spicy. Oh, we gotta wait. Think she can take one more hit? as you can. So now we gotta wait for his next attack move and activate invincibility. Alright. They should attack quite a few more times. Which means Spectre's gonna be up again in time. Quite a risky strategy at times, but this seems to be working. Okay, so again, we gotta replicate that in the actual run. Pretty good, pretty good. We beat most stages so far, even on challenge mode. I do need to be a little bit careful about my training tickets though, because I don't have a lot of them and we still have 4 more stages to go. Next is scene. Next scene is gonna light up the area. Now we get our main damage on the left side. And then we have Null, who's gonna light up one more tile and make sure that everyone survives, hopefully. Start placing down a few drones. Alright. That was a slightly better timing, I think. It's a little on how long he's gonna stay here though. Take one more shot. Might have actually been better to just sack that little buggy cam. But now it's doing a bit of damage to the normal enemies. Guess that's fine as well. And I see him again. Oh, that hit. That's gonna do a lot. But yeah, too bad summons don't give you visibility, at least normal summons. I think Link's dragon actually does light up the area, because Link is busted. But other than that, you don't have that kind of luxury with normal summons. Which really isn't that big of a deal normally. Okay. We gotta push this guy up. And no, it needs to be saved from having that effect triggered. Oh, damn, that's not good. I thought Spectre could reach there. Oh, okay. We got it on the left side. But these two are very fast right now. And very strong, and they deal quite a bit of damage. But let's go. Easy. Come on, Monica. There we go. Nobody stands again a chance against Sharknon. Alright, TC5. A giant mob of tourists is rushing the beach. Don't party too hard. Careful not to faint. Oh. Huh? Wait. These tiles are used on a very old event. And there's only, well, 2 paths basically. Okay, who do we add? Do we have enough range tiles? We do have enough range tiles for medic. Let's actually be careful and prepare for the case that we get another erosion or corrosion map. This time it's the old event. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I love this event. He's just disappearing. Ah, just like in the good old times. I love it. I love it. That's perfect. Maybe C. We're probably getting stun snipers. Oh no, we're getting something a little bit different actually. Just a mage? I'm expecting the stun snipers. Sniper leader, there we go. Alright. You guys have a freakishly large range, if I remember correctly. Let's see. You, how are you doing, cutie? Hope you're having a good day. I love you. No, 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 I love you. Oh, this might be close. Oh yeah, I hope you're having a good Friday. Hope everything's going alright. I'm okay, thank you. Just got home. Nice. Let the weekend begin. Oh, I need to be careful here. I'm starting the weekend with a new Arknights event, and so far it's been going well. Oh, okay, that guy got through. That's the problem. Day has been good. Day has been very good. Thank you. It was a normal work day, I'd say. But now we're playing a new event. It's a really fun one. Oh, that's a lot of damage we need, though. Ooh, oh boy, oh boy. We need to think about this a little bit more. What enemies do we have? Did we see all of them? We saw all of them. How do we do enough damage here? Might actually be a case for an AoE caster, but oh, Skyfire sadly isn't that strong. Do we need the healing from Honeyberry? What else do we have in our 5-star category? Who can handle this? We could have Texas for some stunts. That might actually be good. We could have Andriana for a ton of damage. April to take care of some targets. Meteorite. Ooh, I feel like my brain is not big enough for a new event. It feels like a constant Arknights, to be honest. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just gotta get used to some of the mechanics, and then it's not a problem. Like for me, this event has been like 2 years old. No, it's actually the first event, so we're talking about nearly 3 years. It's Heart of Surging Flame, and I love Heart of Surging Flame because all of these stages in the first zone are for free. I hated the original run though, because you needed to farm this stage, to farm this stage, to farm this stage, to get some rewards. That was pretty awful, so they changed it up afterwards. It was like one of their first events, second, third event or something. But they had some really fun mechanics here. Most importantly, when it comes to enemies, not these guys actually, these are just center enemies. Well, actually, sniper. After 2 attacks, the next attack stuns its targets. That's the most difficult thing you need to take care of in this event. But other than that, I highly recommend unlocking this event if you got the chance, because it's 8 free original prime, which is like nearly half a skin, depending on what skin you want. And you can farm these stages, for example, for module tasks. Really easy way to farm this stuff. And also, these stages also count towards stuff like daily and weekly tasks that you have to do, like the kill 100 enemies and defeat whatever stuff. Like, you can do this here, it's not a problem. And this first stage has 40 or 70 enemies, and most of them are, all of them are slugs. Literally all of them. Like any melee unit you throw in this tile in the middle will handle the stage for you. And that's it. You just can't farm trust on the stage, because trust depends on the amount of sanity that you use for stage. But that's literally the only problem with this one. Otherwise, these days, highly recommend checking out that event. And it's also very fun. I'm gonna do a test run here with a practice ticket. I'm gonna see if maybe Meteorite helps us. And enemies just going back and calling for extra health is... Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Any melee units? See me failing putting a level 1 unit? Even level 1 units will take a while to die on that stage, to be honest. Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, okay, alright, yep. With level 1 stage unit, you might have some problems here. But how are you doing, Zest? Let me give you a shout out as well. Hope you're doing well and hope the event is treating you well as well. I need to be careful here. Spectre here maybe? Now everyone should focus on Spectre for a little bit and then we can... Oh, that's actually not the best tile. Kinda wanna have Nerd here to heal everyone. I guess I gotta test that again. Oh, yeah, I need to test this again. Haven't seen the event yet, to be honest. I mean, it's only been up for an hour, so that's no wonder. That's not a problem. But you've still got 1 week to do it, and the event currency drops from literally every stage in the normal main game. So you definitely have enough time to farm everything you want. You also don't need a lot. It's a really small event, but it gives a few really good resources. Let me see. Okay, the start was not particularly great here. Gonna go with Lapland. Then we're gonna go with Meteorite, I guess. Let's go here first. I need to have Nerd here in the middle to heal everyone. But Nerd is the one that can get stunned the easiest. And should get stunned. Because I do need damage. So let's put Scene here. Wait a little bit. No. And from now on we can place on a little bit of bait every now and then. Let's see, how does this work out? So far going well, and the big boy is actually going inside of Lapland's range. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, we're doing squad size limited 5-star only runs here. The things are a little bit tougher than if you were going with full 6-star squads, for example. Let's add some more bait. A little bit risky every now and then. I'm a bit scared of all of the raves. We've got agents down here, we've got raves up there, we've got big crushers over there. Oh, there's so much going on. Go on, Spectre, defeat all of them. And this seems to work out. Oh my goodness, this is so good. I love this. New super cuties, so many cuties around. Okay, now we just gotta replicate that again. Few tough moments in there. Just 1 or 2 enemies. Oh, they're really throwing a lot at you here. Collecting all the cuties. Gotta catch you all in the Pokeballs. Alright. Oh yeah, 55 enemies, and it's a constant rush here. This stage really gotta be a little bit careful and have some strong damage units. But if you've got Ifrit, for example, she can take care of the rock breakers in the middle lane by herself. Put me in the ball. I'm gonna put you all in the ball. Got all the master balls. Okay, let's see. Next we're gonna go with Spectre to make sure none of our DPS units are getting stunned. And let's see. And our medic. And our bait. Alright, and now we pray that everything works out the way it did just now. Wait. It's a normal stage. Did I do... Yeah, I think I just did normal stage. That's okay. Do I want to capture you? Oh, always, Chow, always. I do have a very high catch right now, but for you, I'll make an exception. Oh, this is so risky. This is so risky. Thankfully, Meteorite has a long range. They've actually given her a module, I think. Come on, add some damage. Gives Catalyst, let's go. The new event gives you everything you want. Catalyst, module stuff. It's got all the good things. It's got some very rare materials as well. Ooh, okay, that was close, but it worked out. But yeah, finally time to eat to a few more units, Rocco. Without having to grind that other stage, AP5. Well, I think you can still grind AP5 if you want, so it should still give you normal resources and event tickets. That was pretty nice. Dun, dun. What's the challenge mode? Enemies have increased movement speed. If I add Manticore to the stage, that might actually work. I'm gonna test that if I get through this as well. Too smooth? Oh. No touchy. After noticing I don't need catalysts for 4 stars and below, I eat 2 to fuel. Very good, Rocco. Very good decision. Couple 4 stars is always good. And this, by the way, this is gonna be the mechanic for CC11. It was in Dossel's Holiday originally. I also didn't add a 6th unit. Damn. Need to take care of that. Wait, what? Someone's going directly to the blue box? Dog Walker leader? I guess these guys are gonna wait for a while. At least I'm hoping they do. Oh, no they don't. Oh, okay. That's... Oh, we've got boxes. I didn't see that we have boxes. Okay, let's test that again. Because you can actually go into the water in this stage, and enemies that go into the water get damaged quite a lot. So we can probably just lead them around. I might need a medic though. I feel like we've been getting around that for too long. Let's see. Can we do this? I kind of want to have them walk around all the way here. If I place some boxes there and there, we should start moving the water. Oh, that's also an option. Forgot about that option. Then we need to do the same thing here, but he still dies even with such a short path. We're gonna add another one here, I guess. And actually here, because he was going around a bit. No Lapland. And now for some extra healing. And that way we should be able to deal some damage here on those guys. But this event also features some dodging enemies and stuff like that. That's got a few interesting parts. Let's see. So far going well. We don't really need another medic. We do have one though. And we have a few good spots. Like especially this one up here. Normally on this event you can also... Whoa, my dude. We need some bait. These guys can actually swim and don't take too much damage. Please tell me you go here. Enemies. I've never seen enemies frog the water. Yeah, it's specifically for Dustless Holiday. You couldn't see that before unless you played that event. I think it's not unlocked at the moment. Ah, okay. And there's some tough enemies here. Normally you also have little platforms that you can put your operators on so they can swim. Or you also need to take care of these guys because they shoot a lot of AoE bullets. Oh, that's tough. That's really tough here. But maybe another healing defender. Do we have another healing defender? That was actually not too bad. Yeah, this event got some funny stuff. especially with the damaging things. In the original event, you also got another tool similar to the caster we had, but they could support your units a little bit. And for example, at a water bubble, you also had rising and falling water. I thought it's gonna be a pretty potent banner Aprilish. I don't know about that one, but I've heard that people say we're gonna get Arketo again in April. And currently schedule is a little bit weird, so we don't know exactly when we're gonna get Dorothy and Milliner. If you're referring to Milliner, that's an insane unit. But I'm gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna see what we're gonna get. I have Liskam and Vulcan. Is that gonna be enough? Can I use those to help me defend? Let's test this again. But yeah, currently everything up to April should be speculation, so I wouldn't bet on that. Dire need of arts damage right now. In that case, it's probably not Milner you want. But Milner does true damage, so that's even better. Can I just put this here and make them all go around? Yeah, arts damage. What's good? 4-star with arts damage. Indigo is pretty good. No, he doesn't walk over there. Yeah, Milner is insane. Dorothy is pretty fun and interesting, but not exactly that strong. Sadly. At least not for a general gameplay. She's a very niche unit. I'm kind of waiting for her. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get her. But if I get her, that could be fun for a couple clears. She's Trapmaster, so basically she gives you a ton of mines that you can place somewhere. Or maybe the order was wrong here. If I put Meteorite down first and then have Nerl there, she could probably help out quite a bit. But yeah, do you know anything more about the banners you were referring to? Because my news sources are that we're gonna get probably Milner in late March, but it's not quite clear, sadly. Oh, right, she changes to 2 block if I activate that skill. This looked pretty fun and good too when I tried to via support. Did you get Dusk from Tiltbox? I think Dusk is pretty fun. And I love the animations on her skills. Absolutely gorgeous. Most of the time she's sadly not that great. She's the best AoE arts damage dealer. But that archetype just sadly is a little underwhelming altogether. Because they're very, very expensive and very, very slow. Need to change you to the first one. That might actually work. Yeah, I've got Dusk trained. I also have a skin which adds another set of really beautiful animations. Definitely worth it if you can get her. But I wouldn't stress over it too much. If you get her, she's still a 6-star. She's still very expensive. It's not easy to justify the cost. But, if you're looking for a 4-star or cheaper with good arts damage, I would definitely raise Stewart because he's 3-star. Who else would be good? I think Indigo would be good. Haze is a little difficult. Click is very good. Click is insane. If you've got Click, definitely recommend raising Click. One of the best drone casters, especially considering the cost. And very, very useful in integrated strategies. Grania, how are you doing? How's our kitty cat going? I hope you have been to the vet as we've told you. Gotta get your farting checked out after all. Okay, what do I do now? Probably just Vulcan. And pray that we can do something against this dude. God, he's so strong. I think one more hit. Now we wait. And invincibility. It might have been a little late actually. Oh, she's getting killed by that? She shouldn't block in that moment. That was awkward. That should not happen normally. Let's give that one a try. No perfect timing today, I see. Too bad, Granyak, too bad. So I guess you did get it checked out after all. Actually, I could just block this differently. I could place this block on the left here, and actually just leave this open. That might be better to get them through, to walk through even more stuff. Let's wait for this guy to kill himself by walking into water. Then remove this, put this here. Now we've got an even longer path. Now we go here. Dun, dun. But they're not all getting killed. That's a bit of an issue. Because this way meteorite won't be protected. Do I have enough ice that I could place behind Spectre to help her? Not really. I don't want to have meteorite here helping with all of these small enemies. But Lubna's already getting damaged by the ranged dudes. And she's dead. That was very, very fast. These guys are much stronger in water. That's why they're hurting so much here. I guess I should not wait as long as I did this time. So this time after the hit, I'm immediately gonna trigger this and hope that this timing is a little bit better. Yeah, okay, this time she just lets him through. Which is actually much better. Oh, but the other one's overrunning her. How do I take care of those guys? Because left side, apart from last wave, is pretty okay, I'd say. But this side is not okay. This side is absolutely not okay. What do I have in terms of 5-stars? I mean, I have Armia. I could have Armia for some true damage. But she's not gonna kill those guys on her own. Nobody is going to be able to stand in their way. Could have Yara and hope for freeze. Shamare for some debuffs. Let's see. She could slow everyone, but she's not gonna be able to take care of the big boat dudes. I would need to kill them first because they drop a normal enemy off, and that guy would take a lot of damage from just walking through water. But how? April is not strong enough and she's my best assassin. Adriana does a ton of damage but is gonna get killed on that tile.
わかった。
I could add Philiopsis as a medic, have emergency healing on Spectre. But then I won't be able to take care of the second one. Ha ha ha. Let's try this a little bit different. We're gonna let them go through. Because that way we won't have to deal with... Oh. Oh, you guys stun? Since when do you guys stun? Okay, so that strategy doesn't work. I wanted to have this Laplaneur here try to take care of them right at spawn. And then care more about this whole mess we've got going on. But that doesn't work. Unless maybe if I add more DP generation, but nah. They're pretty fast and not that easily defeated. I might be running out of training tickets here for my normal attempts. We might have to switch to normal teams actually. I've wasted too many training tickets on the emergency stages. Ah. Amia, Yara, April. Those are like good standard options. I could also put them to sleep with Black Knight, but that's only gonna work for like one cycle. Glaucus doesn't do enough damage, even though she could keep them in one place for a little while. Like, not even Vulcan has enough damage to really deal with those guys. Okay. So we definitely need to make sure that the first couple of enemies kill themselves here. That should be enough to get this guy killed. Yeah. Barely worked, but that's okay. I've got a little bit more range here, so maybe I can have another one time in front and not need to care about the explosions as much. Let's see if that works, or if someone's gonna cross here that we don't want to cross there. We could also switch things around a little bit. Mr. Ace is live. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're having a good day. Let me see. If I put Amia down here, I might get a little bit close up front. Rose, alright, I'm following you. My name is Ace. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I hope you're having a good day and a good start to your weekend. That's a very cute poem. Very nice introduction. Okay, let me see. Thanks you too. Yeah, my weekend is starting very well so far, even though I'm losing a lot of training tickets here. Ideally I want Spectre here, but I can lead those guys around a little bit. Like if I remove this, put this down. We're just gonna add some true damage. We can wait a bit more. Also to be continued event. It's very interesting so far. I like the mechanics that they are utilizing this time. I'm having a lot of fun so far. I'm running out of training tickets because I did a couple emergency maps though. Ooh, left side is very close. We are having a bit of a problem here. Oh, maybe this works. Doesn't really quite work. I'm I'm still not fully sure what it's about. If you're referring to the story, you need to unlock that. I can show you in a second because this attempt is done anyways. But yeah, I haven't read the story yet. I'm gonna read the story probably later because they are always pretty damn long and it's getting a bit late in general. But yeah, if you go to which is after story, this is where you can unlock the story and get to know everything. Otherwise, you just have 8 extra stages, but you can also farm normal stages. Like every single normal stage drops limited time drops, which are these library cards apparently, and you can just get those via normal farming. That way you can exchange them for extra stuff. About this, is it based on the main story or just a bunch of little stories? That's a good question. Brown Tail, that reminds me of certain events. Farewell Roy. This seems to be based on different little events that we had. But let me have a look. This is from, yeah, the event with the Silver Ash family mainly. About Yara. And if I go to the one with Roy, it's probably Maria Nerl event. Armorless Union, yeah, that's definitely from those events. So they're adding a little bit of extra background to some characters that you might or might not have seen in those stories and those events. I'm not sure which events those are exactly, not all of them at least. And I don't know how closely they are related to those events, but do we have any of those? Like, yeah, this one, Farewell Roy, is probably related to Maria Null, this event. So basically, if you've got this one, you might know a little bit more about the characters appearing there. The stages also have story or only the after stories. In this case, it's only after stories. These really short little events don't have any story on the stages. You just get 8 stages normally. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. And they have a challenge mode, so you can get up to, in this case, 16 original prime. And other than that, you can read the after story and you can farm from normal stages to get extra rewards like module data blocks, chip catalysts, random stuff that you might need. There's also not that much stuff because it's just a 1 week event. I usually watch main story and the side event stories I watch on YouTube. Yeah, there are a few channels giving you a good breakdown of what the different stories are about, because it's a lot to read. It's a lot to read. Like most of the mini events can take a couple hours at least to read all of the story. I definitely haven't read everything in the game. I've read a good chunk. The game does have a pretty good story. It's a bit hard to keep track of. Yeah, sometimes they do some time skips here and there, and also if you haven't started right from the beginning, it can be confusing because the events don't make much sense. You would need to know all of the events that happened to really know where the game is currently standing. And some events are not added to this immediately. Like we are missing Docilus Holiday, for example, in the Metzi category. So I try to keep my eyes on main story and side stories. I try to watch on YouTube, which usually are good to explain. Yeah, they're very well explained. There are a couple of really good channels for that. Definitely recommend that. And the main story is the most important part. The rest are just kind of branching stories that give you a little bit of background information on certain things. In this case, to be continued is probably just a little side event that isn't really important. It's just to learn more about some characters. I think that's for most special operations. It should be similar to these things, but like sometimes they are fun, sometimes they are a little bit rough. Like Ancient Forge was a very fun event. Also Student Council though, that's really depressing. Novice event I watched on YouTube. Oh, Novice had so much freaking stuff. Like we had 3 sets of stages and we had the little mini choose your own adventure style thing in between, and every couple stages you had extra story. Everything is rough. Oh boy. Do you need some units, Zess? I can put something in friend support if you want. Actually, do I have you on friend supports? If not, tell me and I'm gonna throw someone out here and I can maybe help you a bit. Is there any specific states you're having trouble with? No, you don't have me? If you want, you can add me. Just gonna look, is there someone here that I might wanna throw out? Not really. Have I interacted with some of these? I don't know. I can delete this one. So if you want, you can send me a friend request, and if you need something specific, feel free to let me know. I might or might not have it. Stuck at 5-3 or something like that. I can have a look in a second. Pretty sure Novice event counts as a side main story. Certified Novice is an intermezzi. That's one of the bigger events. Those are major events that we get every half a year, and they're generally very, very big. Like looking at Certified Novice, you've got these 5 stages in the first part with a lot of story in between. Then you go to Lost Flagship, where you got another 3 stages with a lot of story. Then Nameless Ocean, where we got how many stages? 2 stages. And do we have access to the other stuff? Yeah, we also have the SN stages. So there's another set of 9 extra stages here. It's insane. And with 2 access and only 4 range spots that we've seen by mage type enemies. Let me see. Chapter 5, somewhere in the beginning. This one? 2 exits? Ah, yeah, that one. Do I have a good oddity plot for that one? No, I've never done that one again. But, let me see. How would you approach this stage? Side main story, because it kind of counts as a side story of the main story. Because main characters have a bigger effect on that. Yeah, main characters have a big effect on there, and they are pretty relevant to the overarching story. We could have Mountain, and we could have we're Spectre, and we're gonna choose Phantom with second skill. Are there any ranged units in this map? I mean drones, no drones. Let me see what this is about. For example, Kelso wasn't on the land ship while another incident took place. Yeah, Kelso is definitely playing a big story, a big role in a lot of the different stories. Where are those guys going? Not quite sure. Let's take care of these guys. So yeah, I could, for example, land you Phantom if you want. I think he's gonna be very valuable on the stage. Fast redeploy specialists are definitely your friends here. Up. Up. And that takes care of 2 of these mages. Other than that, in the middle they are walking around, I think. So you don't actually need to defend all of the paths, which is very, very helpful. I'm just gonna tank this one again. It's a side story, but not fully unrelated to the main story. No, they're definitely very close to the main story. They definitely help understand what's going on in Terra, on Terra. And some of the side stories give you a good background of why characters are where they are at any given moment. For example, the Marian Null even gives you good background as to what the whole Null family is going on about. My dog says hi. Say hi to your dog. I love dogs. Dogs and cats are great. All pets are great. Takes care of them. Okay, there's actually quite a few mages here. He came in sniffing around. Cute. Very, very cute. Okay. Oh, yeah, defending the middle part here is probably the most difficult thing. Oh, there are actually a few enemies here that go around. So you do need a few more units, or a few different units, definitely. But if you need some... Thank you very much for the raid, Mirai. How's it going? How's the event treating you so far? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome everybody. My name is Dulcia Volpa. You can also call me Dulcia. I'm a variety streamer. Well, lately I've been streaming a lot of different gacha games, like Genshin. My main game is still Arknights. And yeah, we're currently going through the to be continued event. There's a little bit of side stuff there. And we're trying to go with only 5-star units and with a size limited squad, which is making some of these stages pretty damn rough. I only got to TC7, then I got no more sanity to pay. Ah, damn. Yeah, that can be a problem, definitely. I'm currently running out of training plans. I'm having some trouble with TC6 actually, because doing this with 6 5-stars is a bit tough. But we kinda got close last time, I think. With this team, so I'm gonna give that one a try again. But how did you like the event? Was it good for you? I hope you had some fun. So for me, it's definitely good. I love the variety in these little events, that you have a few different mechanics that you can play around with. Let me see. We can probably... Oh, we need to take care of this stage first. So my plan basically is to have Nurl on the left side block everyone and Lapland kill everyone, while the right side is gonna be defended by Spectre, and hopefully Armia and Meteorite can deal with some of these guys. The event was really fast. I brute force through a lot of it. Oh, that's always a great strategy to go with. Brute force definitely works. I might have to resort to brute force as well in a bit, just because I'm running out of training tickets. And I don't want to waste too much sanity. I hate wasting sanity, so I try to not do it, but sometimes it can't be prevented. I'm gonna block this path up so I can make these guys go around a little bit. Maybe we can kill this first one before he does anything. Oh, that's looking good. Very nice. Anyone else spawning? Not really. Okay, we're gonna retreat real quick. And let's see. When this guy starts moving, we're just gonna block the entrance so he moves around and doesn't kill Spectre. And I'm basically hoping that Armia comes back soon. And we're gonna wait a bit, because we need to stall a little here. We need to stall quite a bit actually. Oh, we're having some trouble here. Ah, yeah, okay, it's not quite enough. One of the big boys going through. I'm not sure how to defend this with any better. I mean, I could still change scene, because I've been going through the whole part so far with scene. Like TC1 we did with only scene, TC2 we did with scene and Spectre, and that way we build up our team. I might have to change that up a little bit. He could really use some extra damage there, I think. Or maybe some extra healing? What medics do I have in my 5-star category? Got Breeze, Honeyberry, Philiopsis, Warfare, and Whisper Rain. Warfare might actually be good to keep Spectre alive. Let me check if this works. Oh, we do have a few more stages left. It'll be interesting to see if we can pull this off. So far not looking too good for this specific stage. I do love the music in this event though. It's really, really good. Let's see, do I have enough? I have enough DP to take care of this guy? Probably not. He is probably gonna stun me in a bit. I think these guys stun. Yeah, okay, I need to do a different start. Oh, that's rough. I'm gonna catch a bed. It's 1 a.m. now. Hope you had a good stream. Oh, thank you very much. And thank you very much again for the raid. And I hope you have a good night's sleep. 1 a.m. definitely very late for you for these events. Again, I'm gonna get some good sleep. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it a lot. Okay, let's give it another try. We do need to block off the entrance though. With a little bit of DP generation we wouldn't have this problem. But there would be another slot in our team. And I feel like we're too close to giving up here. Too close to just give up. So let's block up this entrance. And see if we can just get some more DP. Good, that should be enough. Now we can use Spectre here. For the first couple enemies, that's not a big deal. She can take care of everything. Now we need to... Oh! Okay, I kinda didn't see that guy. That's okay. Wanna see if I have enough damage for the main part here. I could also use Warfare with a buffing skill. It's apparently a little bit too late for that one. I kinda just wanna keep Spectre alive and hope that it works that way. Good, first wave done. And I think the second one and third one spawn closer together, so maybe this works. All of my hope is relying on Armia right now, and his skill is running out. Not good. Oh, the healing is pretty good though. That's actually working, I think. We could just stall this out now. Warfare is enough to keep Spectre alive there. That's nice, that's very nice. From here on, really should just be stalling. Yeah, she can keep alive. That's good. Okay, now we gotta do this in the action mode. And ideally without the one leaking, maybe we can get through the stage. We had to adapt a little bit with Warfare in there. But we're at least keeping to our size, squad size restriction. Let's see. So we're gonna put down 2 barricades over here. And then we're gonna go with Lapland. Then we're blocking off this entrance. Then we're gonna add Null on the left side. That way only Null gets attacked by the splash caster dudes. We're gonna add another one there, and now we wait for the DP for Spectre. That's enough. And we're gonna block off the upper path as well. It's your audience warning? What did you do? I think that's a standard warning on my channel. At least it should be. I don't think I changed anything. Maybe Twitch just wants to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into with my streams. But welcome, Proxy. How are you doing? You're doing a very good job on the field, by the way. Very proud of you. Okay, let's see. To take care of this dude. But that should work with just Spectre skill. Got Chen Alta on the Gavi Alta band. Damn, that's really nice. Chen Alta is extremely strong. Like, she's ridiculously strong. Definitely gonna help you in a lot of content. Now we're gonna retreat Armia. It's impressive the left side is still going strong like this. And now we can sort out the right side. Very nice. At least you don't have crows? I can add some Crocodile if you want. You can add Crocodile, you can also add May if you want. There's a couple of more loud ones. Saga I don't have, and there's a new one on CN somewhere. But obviously I don't have that one as well. Kokodai. Kokodayo. She's pretty cool. She's actually a pretty good sniper, by the way. If you're missing out on snipers currently, she's a very, very cheap option to get a sniper. And does a pretty good job most of the time, especially in IS. And I'm talking about the 3-star version. The 5-star version is much better still, but the 3-star version is really good because of a cheap cost. Allied units have reduced max HP. Oh, jeez. Ah, we're not gonna do this. I don't have training tickets. That's too expensive if I fail. It's not like these old friends of yours were just stagnating. At this point, the only choice is to get stronger, tougher. Command terminal and mobile tactical hangar. Oh, we haven't had those in a while. I got platinum for absolutely long range and extra. Yeah, that's a pretty good combo. That's a very good combo. I love platinum. She tends to be my default sniper just because that extra tile of range and being able to actually do damage to medium armor enemies is insane. Blue Poison is my favorite for integrated strategies. I didn't raise her before IS2, but for IS2, super useful. So let me have a look at this map. We have 2 golds here, and we need to be careful with this. Do we have enough to defend all of those lanes? We have Spectre, Lapland, no. We're pretty much fine there. What 5-stars do we have for ranged units here? Got 3 for each role plus specials if needed. That's very good. It's always a good idea to have 2 or 3 of each type, just so you have a little bit of variety and can do every stage in case one of your main archetypes is just getting blocked off, you know. Those extra risks and challenges can be very tough. I think we're gonna go with DP generation because we need to fill out 4 of these terminals. All the max 32s. I've been playing this game for a while, Proxy. I've been playing this game for a while. How many 2s do you have? That's a good question, Proxy. We can check in a little bit. We can definitely check in a little bit. But I don't know. I frankly do not know how many I have. I have a lot. I have a lot. The need to the answer is yes, absolutely. Oh, whoa, you guys are here? That's unexpected. Let me see. Oh, and we don't have a lot of blocking yet. This is risky, but yeah, judging by the fact that we have about 300 characters in Arknights, I'd say I have more than 100 E2s at least. Not all of them with masteries, of course. Definitely not all of them with modules and stuff. They're pretty good overall, I'd say. Oh, no, I would need to block this dude. Can you imagine if Arknights added a thing where Texas and Lapland are deployed within one tile of each other, Texas gets a small debuff and Lapland gets a small buff? I mean, they already have exactly that in the base, so it's not too far-fetched. But I think we already have the module for Texas, and we're just missing the module for Lapland. So it doesn't seem too likely to me in the foreseeable future. Let's activate all of these. I guess let's get some healing. I do need to take care of these enemies though. I need armor skill ideally, I think. Because now I can block this dude. Oh, that's a lot of enemies here. That's a whole lot of enemies. And if you put them both in Dom and Lap just chases Texas around in circles, that's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. But I mean, they literally already have that effect for the base. If you put them here, let me check the base real quick. Do I have them right now? Yeah, I have. Here. When this operator is assigned to a trading post plus 35% order acquisition. When his operator is assigned to the same trading post as Lapland, morale consumed each hour +3 and order acquisition +65%. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's an Orca assistant. Of course. It's the best skin in the entire game. You cannot tell me otherwise. First of all, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Second, I love her voice lines. Her voice is so soothing. And third, punching enemies with your whale plushie is the best thing ever. It's so adorable. I absolutely love it. Let me see. This. Alright. What support units could you need? Let me check. You don't need this. You need Phantom with a second skill, and you probably need Mountain as a cheap one. That's probably better. And Spectre, we can leave that. And Texas, she's working faster because she doesn't want to be in the same room as Lap. Lap works faster because Texas is there. Lapland just generally works faster. Texas works faster but also consumes more stamina. And I think Exu is also related to Texas in there. No, actually not. Yeah, Texas has one for Exu. When this operator is assigned to the same trading post as Exu, morale is consumed less. So it kinda tries to cancel each other out a little bit. NTR Knight. NTR is incredibly strong. I absolutely love her. Again, very cool skin, and just her second skill is so good. It's such a good emergency button. Absolutely fantastic if you need to just put someone down and take care of an enemy, even though everything is full array. We love NTRK in Arknights, Froxy. We love NTRK in Arknights. It's Nerd the Radiant Knight. It's fantastic. Alright, let me see. I think if I have Spectre here, that might be a little bit better. Just because I can actually do some damage to normal enemies. Gonna add some extra damage over there. We don't need to care too much about the lower lane because Spectre is gonna take care of that, hopefully. Yeah, there's a lot of good skins in Arknights, of really good skins. But Scotty is on a very high level there. Definitely one of my favorite skins. I think the other one that's my favorite and that I normally switch between is Pramanix skin. Pramanix is the operator that actually made me play the game. I really love her design. Oh, I need to be careful. Oh, she might actually die here, that's a problem. Do have a lot of DP, and we should be able to get more units in a second though. So maybe I can get some healing in time. Oh, barely in time, but it works. With all of the unorthodox weapons the Arknights operators use, Lab with her protector guards sorta look normal. Kinda, yeah, that is until she starts shooting out laser beams, basically. Okay, let's clear out some of these enemies, because otherwise I'm gonna get in trouble. This guy's going through. Oh, that's an issue. We should start using healers at some point. Healers can be very valuable in some cases. Not always. Often the best strategy is to just have more damage. But every now and then might as well take care of some things. Okay, let's have a look at the rest of the stage first before I reset. Made 5-3 work, not perfectly, but I can come back to that later. Yeah, you can always come back later. It's not over. Oh, I need to be careful about that though. Okay, so left side is pretty fine with Spectre and Warfare. Right side is problematic. Right side is pretty problematic. How do I take care of this? I can have Spectre and Warfare and here on the left taking care of the lower lane. I can have Null and Armia, maybe with second skill instead. Try to take care of the bullies. That might be an option. That would leave me with 3 slots in the form of currently Texas, Meteorite, and Armia to deal with the upper lane. That's a bit risky though. Maybe I can use Vulcan here instead, because I don't need that much blocking power, and if she can regenerate her own HP, that might actually work. But good job on beating 5-3. You still have a very, very interesting chapter ahead of you there. Chapter 5 is definitely something. Can't wait for the enemy to pick that one up. Sparkly Laser Beam, she's half Warlock, you know. I thought you changed that up a little bit and made her your Barbarian? Or did you go for full Warlock this time? Let's see. Maybe I need to change the order a little bit. Have Texas here on this tile. I can also do this. This is probably good. Full Edge Fighter for now. Ah, going full Fighter. That's also pretty nice. Definitely some interesting choices you've got there. Ah, but no, I don't block the bullies. Where do the bullies go? I didn't look at their pathing actually. Oh, that could be an issue. I hope they're going through here and don't go through the lower exit. That would definitely help me out a lot. Now I'll take care of this guy. Activate all of these things. That's good damage there. I need to get Vulcan in the field though. Come on, Vulcan. You should be able to deal with that guy. No, this is pretty close. This feels pretty damn close. Come on, Armia, we need your skill. And I really hope that these guys are taking a couple more turns. Vulcan is doing some pretty good damage up there though. Oh, that's a big issue. That's a very big issue because all of those guys are now gonna go through and destroy all of my units. Vulcan is not doing enough actually. Oh jeez. Well, we got a lot of this done. And here I could switch in Spectre, but the lower lane got overrun. Which means basically the upper lane where I need to take care of some of these big guys. The drunk guys. Desperate Fanatic. Don't have any plans anymore. What could we switch up? I'm very confused that Warfan is actually not enough to keep the lower lane alive. But maybe Spectre's not a good position there. Could have Spectre up here deal with the Fanatics. Not sure if his cycle time is good though. So Vulcan is not a good choice apparently. She's not enough. Who else could take care of that from our 5-star group? Franca. Franca is very strong, but she needs someone to keep her alive. Adriana does a lot of damage, like a whole lot of damage, and I think we have some range tiles over there outside of their attack range. That might actually work. That could be good. How much defense do these guys have? B. Okay, so unless the really small enemies get through, she should also focus them. So Adriana is gonna be placed here facing to the right, dealing with the upper lane. I guess I can also just point her upwards. She should have the range. I can have Spectre here, or Texas. Weapon. Spotting someone down here is a good idea. We don't really have anyone else who could defend themselves that well. Not in the 5-star region at least. Most of these don't have any self-sustain. I mean, I do have self-sustain, for example, in La Pluma, which that would be nice. But MEG guards always have a problem when there are no enemies nearby. And is Amia doing enough damage? I feel like Lapland Null might actually be enough already. I think I'm gonna place Null here, Texas down here to deal with some of these little guys, and have Lapland do the damage, or maybe Lapland upwards. That could also be an option. TTK Blazer, thank you very much for the follow, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. Hope the event is treating you well and your weekend is starting good. Could I replace Armia with another 5-star here to make my life a little bit easier? More DP? Nah, don't think we need more DP. More blocking? That could be an option. That could be an option. Actually, Yara should have a little bit more consistent damage. Let's give that one a try. If we start to lose too much sanity per run, I'm gonna switch to a slightly stronger team, I think. But so far, it should still be fine. Okay, we're gonna go with this team. We do need to get our DP up fast though, because we have a bunch of relatively expensive units now. And so far still fine. Can add no. Get some extra DP. Oh, and now we don't have the units so far. Right. We need to wait for the command terminal to pop up. It's a very interesting mechanic that your deployment size is actually tied to these machines. And your life points. That's a different matter. It's getting dangerously close. Yeah. I waited a little bit too long. I thought I still had some time, but I guess not. So we can get all of these units back in time. You take care of the desperate fanatic, please. The AoE damage from these guys is problematic though. Because that's gonna get most of my units killed here. Null alone just doesn't have the healing output. A little bit of mistake there. Should I retreat Texas? Just to free up one spot? But then the question is, do I really need Texas at that point? Because I basically just use her for one deployment. Like the regeneration, put you on the field. Okay, we're waiting a little bit longer actually. I guess it's worth it. Now we're gonna add no. Next one we're gonna add is Warfaring. That should keep Spectre alive for a lot longer. I could give Warfaring some levels at some point. We're gonna remove you. And I think we're gonna try to take care of this. Really not that happy with the situation. We need Andriana to take care of the fanatics up there. If we don't have her, those guys are just gonna run through. But now, Lapland is taking care of the small enemies and Null actually has a chance to block everyone. So this is much better. This should also help with the damage that's on Spectre. Let's look at the damage for the Desperate Fanatic up there. That's looking pretty nice, especially once we more than double this damage. And at Yara... Yeah, okay, that's nice, that's really good. Spectre is having some issues here. Let's see. We do have one more spot available. We can just use Texas to block someone if they're walking through. Yara doing a very good job there. Spectre came back just in time. Oh, maybe you can help out with a little stun here. Okay, someone died somewhere. Warfare died. Oh, that's not good. That's really, really bad. But maybe that's enough damage. And it's just the bullies left. And Lapland's skill is up. Oh, I think we just did it. Yes, there we go. Ooh. That took a while. Much better than TC6 though, in terms of how many attempts we needed. Oh, it's a little bit rough. Treat these guys. And now we get some arts damage. Lapland, again, pretty much the MVP of my 5-star playthrough of the new event. The damage is just insane, and having a ranged guard is super valuable. Enemies have significantly increased HP. Yeah, no thank you, not today. I'm gonna do that at a different time. And we got jailers. Oh, do we get Jesselton? We get Jesselton. We could use Kata and Dorna. I already did a few clears of that. We have one of those tiles. It looks like a very difficult path, and ranged units, oh boy. I guess we're just gonna add someone who is generally useful and see where that takes us. Who's another good 5-star? I mean, army again, true damage. That way we don't need to think too hard about what kind of damage we're adding. The poison, multi-target damage, very nice. April as an assassin that cannot be seen and attacked. But most of these enemies actually don't attack ranged units anyways. We could also stun enemies with red. Oh, that might be valuable. It might be really valuable to stop them before they accumulate too many stacks of their attack buffs. Because these enemies have some special mechanics. Oh, when they attack too often, they get some pretty insane buffs sometimes. Okay, we're gonna have you here. Gonna add you. And also those tiles just make everyone much stronger anyways. So Spectre's probably the right one from that tile. Let's see, at least we can deploy the whole squad. We can even deploy another unit if we want. If Jesselton appears, if this is a boss stage, we might remove the restrictions. Or at least go with something easier, like a full squad of 5 stars. That's a lot of range. It's a lot of cover tiles. Oh, deadly caster prisoners. Oh jeez. If those guys activate, we're done for. Oh, Arts Master A1. Infamous recidivist. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're really pulling out all of the stops here. Come on, Red. Maybe I should change Red to a different skill there. Oh ho ho, if that guy activates, we are screwed. We're completely screwed. And he has increased attack speed. He has increased attack speed because he went through the tile. Oh jeez, that's not good. That is so not good. We're so screwed. Because that guy is suddenly insanely strong and takes a lot of units at the same time. Maybe we're lucky and we can utilize this device. Brawler's also very strong. Come on, Red. Come on, Red, you got this. And we got Jesselton. Okay, another one of those guys. Let's see. Where are you going, Jesselton? I think I wanna block you on that tile for a little bit and prevent you from doing attacks as much as possible, at least. No, 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 we're gonna stop you again. Hopefully just in time. Nobody's on the field right now, that's okay. And Yara is doing an insane job at defeating Jesselton. At least first phase Jesselton. Let's go! Okay. Oh, those drones are fast. It's a bit of an issue because on the right side only Yara can defend us. Well, I guess Texas could defend... not Texas. Texas also, but mostly Lapland can defend us there. Come on. Yeah, walk over the tile. And please tell me you attack Spectre. You don't attack anyone? Okay. I'd also be happy if you walk into Yara's range again. That would help me a lot. That's also fine. Get some extra damage with reds here. And because he stops, he's taking quite a bit of damage from the Arginium tile. Stun everyone around here, get some extra damage going. Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage, but Spectre doesn't care about that. Don't tell me that's the first try for this stage. I was having so much trouble with TC6 and quite a bit of trouble with TC7. And now Jesselton. Hey, Jesselton is such a freaking pushover. It's incredible. Weakerton. Yeah, that's a good name for him. He's so damn weak. He's honestly one of the weakest bosses in the game. He can overwhelm you a little bit if you are unprepared, if you are fighting him for the first time. But he normally takes such a long way around everywhere. And if you just focus on the right damage type in each phase, it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. What do we get? More enemies with... Oof. We can't do that. I don't want to waste that much sanity. But okay, that was pretty fun. That was a lot of interesting stages. I'm already thinking what I'm gonna do with boxes on this one, because we have a lot of different mechanics, we have a lot of different fun maps. Oh, we can slow down a lot of enemies here. Oh, that's gonna be a good stage for foxes. That's a lot of damage. That one might be interesting for Kata though, as a little bit of a showcase. This one's tough. We would need to sacrifice Frostleaf a couple times. Oh, it's gonna be a good event. I like this. Lots of fun stages. What time is it? We haven't been streaming for too long. I think what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna try to do Tauren Mine. I think that's the one where I need to... Oh no, Iron Carrot Mine? Tauren Mine? Which one do I need the special medal? Let me check again. Because there's a hidden secret medal that you get for going through that mode without dying once. Path to Glory, Medalist, Secret Medals, Iron Can Feast, Iron Carrot Mine, that's the one I already did. So we gotta do Tauren Mine, and we gotta get through that mode without dying. That's gonna be more interesting for the farming. Let's have a look. I think I wanna go with A side always. What do we have here? Siege and Bagpipe. Got GG. Don't have lights here. It's a bit awkward. I think I want to have her because she's really strong in some stages. And I also think Even was pretty damn nice. Because Even can bind a lot of enemies. Yeah, Torrent is fair. That's a tough one. But we're gonna see. We need to farm that anyways, so might as well try to go for the special medal, for the secret medal. We're okay. Don't need to do anything for the start. Let's stack some Vanguards first. Vanguards and Guards. And then we're gonna go into Irene. Because Irene and GG just absolutely dominate this entire mode. If you're having trouble with these units, try to ask someone for those with these stages. Because those two are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Couldn't use another close unit. What? What do you mean? Just the fact that these two are very strong? Getting TC5 and an enemy went back into the enemy point? Yeah! They did that a couple of times in the original event. I love it so much. It's so good. He's going back and he's asking for extra support. And that's why you have a ton of enemies coming at you. I think there's actually... I'm gonna show you another stage in a second. Once I'm done with this one. I think we can just go outside of this mode. And I'm gonna show you where they did this originally. Because it's a really good homage at the original event. I laughed a lot when I saw that one. We're gonna get Sniper just so we have a faster medic here in a second. Also, are you on second skill? Yeah, actually second skill is probably a better choice. Just to hyper buff some of our units at some point. Yeah, first couple stages on this one, normally not a big deal. The fourth stage can be difficult. But afterwards things get really tricky. Because there's so much RNG involved once you have a big team. And you can't really predict when you're gonna get your good units. And for the moment, we're basically just waiting for everything to finish up. Irene and GG are so freaking strong at the moment. They can easily take care of the stage. I get an undying nun with a puppet and a crocodile lady with a chainsaw hammer. Going for Spectre Altar and Gabriel Altar there. Very nice. Yeah, both of those guys are not gonna die so easily. And yeah, Spectre Altar is probably really good on that stage just because there's a bunch of enemies and she has true AoE damage. Plus quite a bit of slow. If you have even more Manticore, that's probably also a good idea. If someone's struggling with that, because those can't be attacked, so they're safe from most enemies and they're gonna massively slow down enemies. Time to also bring Posse along as well. Yeah, bring out all the big guns, huh? And good old Sorter. Jesus Christ. The poor enemies. They never stood a chance against such an onslaught. Okay, it's the first stage, but let me check real quick because I want to showcase the original map where they did this. I'm pretty sure I can find it quickly. Because it's Heart of Searching Flame, which, by the way, if someone doesn't know, these stages are free. Let me actually... Whoops, that's not the right thing. I need to showcase this. Where's my model? Model, move. As you can see here in the lower right corner, these are free. So you can have some extra original prime if you're ever needing this. And they're really good for certain farming. Lost Gnosis? Jesus. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's not this one. Is it OF5? It's OF5. Let me see, what do I have here? Okay, apparently just a little bit of farming. But don't stop me now. Very sure they did this too. What? That's probably for Spectre, for Skyfire. I think I needed to kill a few enemies here. Manticore, yeah, Manticore's really good on that stage here, currently on TC5, because she can slow a lot of enemies. And this enemy here, this one down here, look at him. Oh, is it this one? One of these guys just comes out here and goes back immediately and gets back inside with one of these big dudes with a hammer. And yeah, this was definitely to improve Skyfire's module. Kill a certain number of enemies or something like that. Is it this one? We might not even see this because Platinum's taking care of everyone. There we go. He just turns it around. He's like, no, that's too many. Come on, big bro. You're gonna protect me, right? Let's go together. So adorable. And then he's running to his defeat. Oh, it's great. Did they do this anywhere else in this event? They have a few stages where enemies do something like that. I think there's also another one coming up with the Monster Hunter collaboration. I've seen some memes going on there. Nothing here. Okay, no other stages here that I remember. Oh, we went a bunch of enemies, or 2 undying ladies, a Russian lady with a weaponized typewriter, an ice cream lady, and a guy that's literally Winter himself. I'd say the Ragtag bunch of random enemies, probably. Ooh, Pudding, very good in this mode. Kata, very good in general. Manticore might have been a good choice as well. Having a specialist is pretty good. Also, a line that goes to spin and do a slam. I love Siege. I know she's fallen off quite a bit since her glory days, but she's still very, very good at Vanguard. Come on, Kata. Unlimited Kata works. We're gonna go with some other units, so we need Irene in the end. But Silverage can clear out a little bit of the stuff. Okay, I think we need more buffs. Alright, we had the number of buffs that we need. Oh, we've got 2 Vanguards and 3 Guards on Irene. The next one we're gonna buff is as many snipers as we can do, and then GG. They were no match? Oh, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? You really brought out all of the big guns there. I guess we're just going for a couple extra casters. I'm telling you, Pudding and Lacey in this mode, absolutely incredible. With Swords Master, yeah. Oh, do you really need the true damage for the last enemy? You're really dunking on that one. Oh, dude. Oh yeah, she has all the buffs. For a second I thought she didn't have all of the buffs. I guess get more SP generation on our medics. Chen 2.0, they work very well together. If you've never seen it, you can do fun stuff with Army S2 and Chen S3. OG Chen, of course. Because they both have a very similar skill, and it looks really fun if you defeat bosses like that. And so really good against certain types of bosses that activate extra effects on certain HP intervals. The Emperor's Blade is a very, very prominent one for that. I mean, she literally has chainsword and fighting style. She does, she definitely does, yeah. Let me get some more buffs on this part, because I really can handle most of this already, and GG is annihilating those dudes. Oh, this mode is so weird. I think this mode has some really fun applications, and it's really cool to do it like once, but the fact that you have to do it every 2 weeks is a bit too much. Just recently finished Act 2 where she copied Chen's memories. Damn. Not bad, not bad. I like chapter 8. Chapter 8 is pretty cool. Defeat that guy. And where's the last one? Come on, GG, do your thing. That's the second stage done without any deaths. So far, everything going according to plan. We just have 6 more stages to go. Spectre Alta is my secretary first, limited first E2, and I got her in the free 10 pulls. Damn, that's really lucky. The free 10 pull mechanic is still one of the best ones they added to the game. Ooh, that's... Do we want to cast or another medic? Could go with another caster. More casters are actually pretty good in some cases. This anniversary I got a great pull. I don't think I had any good initial 10 pulls lately. Sadly. But it's alright, it's alright. Overall it's been going very well. Let's treat her. God, okay, wow, he's pretty lightweight. Didn't actually expect that. Medic here, Gabriel, Alta, Posse, Silver Ash and Gigi from Wrong Banner. That's a lot of really strong units. Very, very nice. Definitely good haul there. Come on, Kata, you can probably do this on your own so far. Damn, I'm telling you, Kata is so insane. For being such a cheap 4-star unit, he's absolutely ridiculous. I do need other units though. Let's charge a couple snipers. Oh boy, we're getting into a little bit of trouble. Sadly, I couldn't get Matrock, but I got Exo instead. Exo is really freaking strong. Both of them are really strong, of course, but like that's nothing to be sad about. Let's go like this, and we still have 1 slot. We'll hold off on leveling her, though. We're gonna focus on getting GG to E2. Because I already got Posse, which is strong enough in most cases. They have slightly different applications most of the time, but yeah, if you've already gotten a strong sniper, might as well go for something a little bit different next. You want to have a somewhat balanced team after all, otherwise you're gonna get in trouble at some point once the game restricts you from using your favorite units. So in general it's good to have like 2 or 3 of each type, just to make sure you're prepared for every eventuality. Don't have my strong units here right now, but should be fine, except for the fact that Irene is gone. I might be getting her back in a bit. Feel lucky. Also with a typewriter, she's 2 Posses in 1. Posse is insane. Posse is a very, very strong unit. It's quite incredible that we got such an insane upgrade. It's really hard to find use cases for Schwartz after her release. Schwartz is still very strong though. And against, for example, the integrated strategies 2 boss, the bear, which is still pretty nice. What are we going for? I guess another ranged unit. Let's get some extra slow here. I like GG Global Tech, she helps out anywhere you need her. Yeah, as long as the targeting priority is working in your favor, she can tech anywhere, which really helps a lot. It just makes it very comfortable, especially because most enemies have normal targeting priority, and it's not that often that you have someone who has taunt level. So normally she focuses on enemies that are close to the goal. Good, let's try to defeat these guys. There we go, another stage done without any deaths. Switch enemies close to life point but not 100% sure. Yeah, that's the default targeting priority. But she doesn't have any special priority, so if anyone has taunt, they're gonna override that. For example, Patriot, or some enemies that we're gonna see in... not this stage? One of these stages has one like that, I think. Or was it on the other one? Might be Iron Carrot Mine instead, and not Tauren Mine. But shield guards, the dudes with the big shields and the blue hue to them, they can be really tough. They can be really messing up your targeting a bit. Because once you have global range, they are definitely gonna attract some attention. You need to be careful in this mode with Sorcha, because once she goes down, you can't just regenerate her. Let's see, what do we have? I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't really need that many castles. Let's go, we need some castles, some snipers over there. Siege Starter Gabriel, Spectre Altar usually can take care of 90% of the enemies on stage. That's a very strong lineup you've got there, yeah. Those guys can take care of a lot of stuff. Yeah, a few things where they might struggle, but in general they will do a very, very decent job. Guess we can defeat one wave with Age of Shala. Let's go like this and try to buff a little bit more. Spectre Altar module, which makes AoE damage a lot. I think that's the first module, Module X. Yeah, that's a pretty good default module. And unless you're specifically going for Abyssal Hunter clears, I think it's also like the standard module that most people go for. It's definitely one way you can feel the impact really quickly. We need someone with free block here. GG is actually not fully buffed. That's a problem. That's the problem. What am I gonna do now? 60% slow and 80% AoE arts damage. So you really can do a lot of damage, absolutely. It's quite incredible what you can do after her module upgrades. Let me see, what do we get? Oh, we've got Irene. Maybe go like this, retrieve all of those operators, and have a fully buffed Irene. And let's try to take care of the dog. She's basically even more immortal than Spectre. If you use her second skill, you've got a lot of immortality, but afterwards you're not blocking anymore. That can be an issue, and that's a main difference for most people. Preparation or recuperation, what do we want? I guess preparation is pretty good. Because I think her uptime is a little bit slower or lower on the invincibility thing. And most people wanna have her dead because they want her puppet form out, you know, for the damage. But depends a little on your use case. Oh, Clifford, very good. Yes, Clifford, please. I need those buffs on Irene. So first we're gonna change into Exu. I think we're gonna hold off a little bit on the Blaze front. Don't want to use Blaze too early, because ideally I want to buff her a little bit, give her some more attack. Gives her max HP again when she returns. She does get max HP, true, but it depends on the kind of enemy that you want to block. Whether you need the block or you can work with him letting the enemy go through. Like if I block the golems, for example, the Mudrock spawns in Twilight of Walamond, I would rather not let those guys go through. A little bit of arts damage is not really gonna help me much. Huge attack up and HP boost in third skill. That one doesn't make her invincible though. That one does a lot of damage against most enemies, yeah. And I think that's also the default one most people are going for. Personally not the one I prefer, but definitely a good one. Ooh, Slug. Let's see, we should do decent damage against the Slug. Good stuff, there goes Slug. What do we get? Oh, Why are there no equipment thingies? That's not good. That's not good for the future run. Let's get those two guys. Try to buff like this. Okay, we can probably get lights on the field here. Oh, I nearly changed out the wrong unit. I nearly changed out GG for that. Oh, that would have been a very bad ending for this run. Also, let me get some extra damage reduction. There we go. Dorform, it's okay for me if she does enough damage. For most cases, that's true. In most cases, you don't necessarily need the invincibility when you just have enough damage to take care of everyone. Good, let's take care of that guy. Do you not have attack speed? Oh, only one attack speed buff. Yeah, that explains why Lightsy was so slow. Ideally, we want to get as much attack speed on Lightsy as possible. Because then she can continuously stun or slow a lot of enemies down. So basically just crawl. Oh, we need to take care of that guy. A little bit dangerous. Polysotic knows Gabriel, all very good at evolving. That's a very good selection of insanely strong sixers. Yeah, they can do a lot. Let me just quickly see if we can survive this. Oh, dangerous. See someone who needs cuddles. Oh, hi Lula, how you doing? Let me give you a shout out, Kitty. And you definitely get all of the cuddles that you want. I hope you're having a good start into your weekend as well, Lula. Oh boy. Let's see, the bat's luck is going down. Very nice. Now we just wait a little bit longer. I got Hoshikuma in my squad, but my squad does so much damage, it's rare I need to use it. Standard defenders have fallen off quite a bit outside of some very rare situations. But Hoshiguma really has a few interesting use cases. For example, in the Maria Null event, everything where she can retaliate damage. Just finished work, nice, finally time to relax. Finally. Let me see, what map are we up against? Oh, this one. Oh boy, oh boy. What are we doing here? That's a good one. That's too expensive. Guess we're gonna go with guard. Oh, lineup is not looking too good. I'm not sure if we can pull this off. The preparation is good. We don't need this one. We only need one medic. We don't need this one. Okay, let's see if we can get the P-Fast. Just general defenders that don't really need a defender because my squad defeats enemies so quickly and you don't use up the blocks. That's in general just a better strategy, and that's why standard defenders have fallen off greatly over time. You just don't really need them if you kill things, you know? Things that are dead cannot hurt you anymore. That's the general strategy. at least for most people. Alright, we can't heal on the left side. That's an issue. We need some snipers. If I do need a defender, I got Gabriel Alta with a 5 block. Oh, Gabriel Alta is definitely an interesting case there. Let me get some snipers. Let me get another sniper. Actually, equipment. And that should be enough for GG. There we go, alright. Like right now, my best bet is to run YouTube till I get the internet back, if I need to learn editing. The internet is gone? Damn, that sucks. I hate when the internet is gone. Thankfully happens pretty rarely here. That's always a big issue. And learning editing can be fun. Can also be very infuriating. But yeah, good luck with that if you wanna learn some editing. Come on, defeat that guy. Oh, that's not good. Come on, Soto. I need to be careful about the timings. Don't have the bandwidth to stream for a while. Oof, that's rough. That's rough. I'm wishing you all the best for learning editing then. You got this, Lula, I believe in you. Just use Posy and the typewriter to literally send their health into the next week. So now you know to bonk them in the noses with fetch. Yeah, those guys can definitely turn most enemies into a little pile of nothing. We go for a... no, we're gonna go for Lightsy. Could still get a couple buffs on her. Sadly no sniper buffs. But maybe I'm lucky. Actually, I used the equipment already. YouTube uploads. Gonna go with a more long-term solution there. We have all the buffs on here. Let's see. What's the next wave? Okay, that's a lot of enemies. Thankfully they stop. So maybe I can defeat them. But yeah, here you can see the blue guy is taking all of the attention from Gigi, so she cannot focus on the guy on the left who's very close to go. Yeah, we got Lightsy again. Come on. We should be able to burst him down before Silver Ash is completely gone. Very nice, that worked out beautifully. I think that's another win in our books. But we gotta get to the 8th stage in this little run without dying and actually beat that one as well. But yeah, this one not a problem. Last three enemies, last couple enemies. And lift them up into the air and GG. And this one. It's insane how strong these guys get towards the end. Look at that HP. I already hyper buffed these two units. Oh god, this mode is so crazy. You gotta do it like 4 times per 2 weeks right now. I can't wait for them to make that a little bit less grindy. Okay, this is one of the worst stages, or one of the hardest stages. Seema, Earth Spirit doesn't choke up the deck. Same for Shimel. So hopefully we can get our good units on the field here. Okay, we've got activation equipment immediately. We also have Lightsy. We have one medic. We have a lot of really good stuff here actually for the beginning. Let me see, what can we do? Ideally I want more snipers. Because it would help a lot here on the upper lane. Maybe Asia can help out a little bit here, just for the start. While enemies are still not super strong. That looks pretty good. I also need to heal. Oh. This is not too good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're getting some stuff here. Let me see. What else can I add to the team? Sniper. Leave him actually pretty good. A guard. guard. We need even more guards. We need even to bind enemies, ideally. Slow all of them down a little bit. We have all the buffs, so now it's time to get Spectre here. That should help a bit. Another sniper here. Good, but we still only have 3 sniper buffs. I want 4, but I don't know if I can do this. This is getting dangerous. Come on, sniper. Oh, preparation. Sniper. Alright. Give me Exo back. Give me another sniper buff. And give me the DP. There we go. Okay. Okay, this might work. If we are really, really lucky. How many buffs do we have here? Only 2 caster buffs. That's too little. That's far too little. We got sniper buffs. We could add you. That's at least better, but I want to wait before we upgrade to GG. We might also want to change even to Irene, but for that we also need a couple more buffs. A couple more close range buffs. Oh. Damage is not looking too hot against this guy, which means the danger level is gonna go up, meaning everybody gets stronger. What do we have? Oh, that's a good one, that's what I need. I guess guards, get you back. Okay, GG, please damage that guy, because he's very, very dangerous. Good stuff, and next we're gonna buff the red spot. Yes, we're buffing this with you and with you, and it's 2 guards only. It's better than nothing. We gotta do this. We gotta hope that we get some other decent units we can place here. Oh, ho, ho. What else do we have? Okay, more SP generation. That's not bad. Come on. A little bit of extra arts damage, I guess, with extra attack speed. But Big Bob isn't having any of that. Come on, GG. And once big dude, the scary dude is in light seas range, we're gonna activate her. And I guess we need backfire as an emergency. Because once Blaze dies, we need to replace her with another melee unit. Oh, this is very dangerous. We still got Big Bob ahead of us. We don't have any passive SP generation in Irene. Okay, just gonna switch this for a little bit of extra damage, ever so slightly higher than what we had before. One with all of that slow, Big Bob shouldn't really be moving anymore. And Light's module is so good in this mode. If you don't know, she gets extra SP whenever she hits any target, I think. And that just makes her regenerate SP really freaking fast once you give her a little bit of attack speed. So you can spam her skill a lot, get good amount of arts damage to a lot of enemies at the same time. Really, really nice. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, this one is the worst stage. This one is absolutely brutal because we've got a lot of rushes going on at the top. And I still don't really know how to properly handle that. Oh, we got Chen Alta here. Chen Alta is too good, too strong to pass up on, even in this mode, even if the buffs are not the best ones for her. If we can get caster buffs on her, could spam her skill, that would really be really nice. Don't want to have melee units here right now. Ooh. I pressed the wrong window. Let's go with this, let's go with this. We need some extra DP generation here in the beginning. I guess we're just gonna try. Oh, they're so strong. Even these little guys are already far too strong for most of my operators. Come on, Silvash, you can probably handle a couple of them. Light CN, Schalter. A couple more of them. Oh, okay, yeah, no. Silvash cannot handle this. Silvash cannot handle this. And so we're getting overrun already. Even Socha is not doing enough. Run is basically dead. But okay, let's try. Okay, we can't even really try. We don't get any opportunity. That's the end of the run. Too bad. This mode is so tough if you want to get through those last two stages without any deaths. That's gonna take me a little while to grind that. But I guess we still got a long way to go. That was halfway though. Two more runs, one more run like this would already be enough. Okay, let me see. I think we're done for today. Who are we gonna raid? Do I have anyone on my list right now? Weirdly enough, don't really see a lot of Arknights. Let's see. Nobody's playing Arknights? That's unexpected. Oh, Fury's playing Honkai. Fury's playing Honkai. That is very interesting one. Is he playing the new beta for Rails? No, I think standard Honkai. That's pretty cute though. That's right, Fury. Fury VT, very cute VTuber. Let me see. If you guys want to follow me on Discord, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, feel free to check out the links here. And if you guys want to follow me on the raid, please check out the raid message I just posted into chat. Caden Tummy raid. No. We're gonna raid Fury. No Caden Tummy raid. No. We're gonna do the Caden Tummy raid when we're raiding Caden, okay, Proxy? I do need to come up with something else for the raid message at some point. But we're gonna find something. But today we're just gonna go with standard raid message. But yeah, thank you guys very much for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And yeah, I need a tummy emote at some point, I guess. Once I have an OC, we're definitely gonna get a few interesting emotes, Proxy. Don't you worry about that. But for the moment, nothing like that, sadly. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it as well. I definitely enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a good night, good day, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And I hope we will see each other again soon. Bye bye, everybody.